Hey everyone, so I'm back today with some brown girl must-have beauty products, and I have a ton of products in front of me, so I'm going to keep the introduction short and sweet and just jump right into it. Also, as always, I'm going to talk about them in the order of application, like how I use them on my face. Today's video is everything about makeup, so let's just get started right at the top, starting with a new primer that I'm so excited to tell you guys about. So this is from Supergoop, and this is called their Glow Screen SPF 40 primer. Now you guys know I love their Unseen sunscreen, which let me quickly go grab that. Here is the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, aka one of my favorite makeup primers, SPF products ever. It goes on completely clear and it works for all different skin types. They added a glow to this product, so now you have the glow screen that does the same thing, protect your skin from the sun, SPF 40, and it has a little bit of a glow, but it has like a warm undertone to it. For me, that is beautiful because it complements my skin so nicely, and it just makes your skin look so healthy and plump and beautiful. And it's funny because I really wanted a product like this, like a really nice glow SPF product, and of course Supergoop created one. Love it, highly recommend it. I'm gonna be using it all the time. Okay, my second favorite, and I feel like, I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but I feel like people are not really talking about this anymore, and I want to like start talking about it and creating buzz on this product because it is so good and definitely like my go-to foundation when it comes to big events, when I want to be photographed and I want to look like I have perfect skin. And I'm talking about the Makeupforever Ultra HD, and my perfect match is Y405. Like, I have it on my skin right now. It blends right in, looks so natural, photographs beautifully, doesn't feel heavy, is long lasting. It's just like, and also there's a beautiful shade range, works for all skin types. This is just one of those like amazing products that we need to like start talking about again. So you guys always ask me for like brush recommendations, and I feel like I don't talk about enough brushes that I love. This one right here, I love so much. I have two of them. It's one of those brushes that I really do think is deserving of the price point. This is from Hourglass. You guys know normally I prefer to apply my foundation, my base, with a beauty sponge. This is like always my go-to tool. Well, recently I've just been using this brush, and it just blends everything out so quickly, so easily, and like picks up any extra product. Doesn't leave your face like streaky or anything. It is fast, easy, effective. I also like the really short, like chubby handle. It makes it really easy to just blend everything out. Very high quality, and I love this brush. Now let's talk about translucent powder. So this one is a new one that I've been using from Pure Cosmetics, and this is their translucent loose setting powder, and it opens up like this, and this part right here is actually an applicator. To be honest with you, I never really use this part. I used it like once and I was like, nope, like the actual material is a little too stiff. So I like to use it directly from the actual container, and I will just like dip my beauty sponge or a big brush like this and apply it all over my face. I also do like the very subtle yellow tint to it, which is brightening underneath the eyes specifically. I'm using it today underneath my eyes as well as all over my face, and it works beautifully. So wanted to give a huge shout out to that as well. So let's talk about some face products. So today on my skin, I actually am not wearing this palette, but this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Ghost. And I've talked about this palette before, but this has been probably one of my favorite face palettes ever. And I know that's like a big like what, but it's just so stinking beautiful. I love this bronzer for my skin. It shows up beautifully on my skin. I love these two blushes. They are so pigmented, and I have to tell you, when I look at it in the pan, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not gonna show up on my skin. But they show up beautifully. These two highlights are also extremely natural on the skin. They're not gonna be like super intense by any means, but they're just like natural glow from within type highlights. The only product that I don't use here is this one right here. I wish they would have put like a really intense highlight there. I like to use a face palette that kind of has everything so that I'm not like grabbing multiple products. I also like to use a face palette whenever I'm traveling because it's just like one and go, and this is the one that's been like my go-to. So all right, separately, I did want to give a huge shout out to this highlight. I am wearing it today. This is from Colorpop, and this is their highlight in Wisp. Now normally I prefer my highlights to be more like champagne, gold side, and this has a very unique finish. I don't really even know how to describe it. It's more on like the pinky side, but it's just so beautiful on my skin. Like, do we see how intense that is? And I only really put on a little bit of product with my finger. You can really continue to build this, and it's gonna be like bam in your face. I actually meant to also add a little bit of this underneath my eyes, so I'm just gonna do that, or underneath my brows. I'm gonna just do that, and look, it just makes like the look pop so beautiful. And of course, Colorpop is so affordable. I'm really enjoying this brand as well. Like, I feel like I don't really talk about Colorpop enough just because they have so many products and I just get so overwhelmed, but I'm trying a few products from them, and I have to tell you, the hype is real. The brand is amazing, affordable, high quality, and I will be talking about more of their products in upcoming videos, but this one I had to highlight because I just love it. I love it, and I really recommend it. Okay, moving on to eyes, and I have actually two palettes here to show you guys. The first one is the Jackie Ania and Anastasia collab. And I have to tell you that I think this might be my new modern renaissance, because if you know me, you know I freaking love my modern renaissance. And here's the thing, there's actually not very much of a comparison there because the colors are totally different. In fact, let me go and grab it to show you guys what I mean. Okay, I just adjusted my lighting. Hopefully it's not too washed out, but I feel like it was getting a little bit dark before. But anyway, this is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and this is Jackie's palette with Anastasia. And there are some similarities for sure, but this is like an overall like warm tone palette that I just love and I use so much of. But I feel like this is my new Modern Renaissance favorite because all of the shades here are extremely brown girl friendly. They're super pigmented. Today I only used 3 shades. Actually, no, I used 4 shades in today's look. I used ginger in my crease, I used credit to kind of deepen up my crease, and I used a combination of sponsored and lituation. I mixed those two together to kind of like match my dress, and I put that in the center of my lid. And I also love the fact that there are pops of colors like the pinks and the purples and even like the more bronzy shades that are lacking or that are not there in the Modern Renaissance. The next palette that I'm also in love with is the Catrice Badass Bae palette. You know I love my warm tones, and this is such an easy, beautiful palette. The only thing that I'm kind of wishing that it had was like a darker matte brown, but other than that, it is a beautiful palette, and definitely one of those palettes that you can do so many different looks with. Now let's talk about some lip products because I have a total of 4 to share in today's video. The lip products that I'm really enjoying right now, the first one is this lip liner from K Beauty, and this is in the shade Fame. Let me just go ahead and swatch it for you on the back of my hand, and here's what it looks like. It's like a really nice medium matte brown, and this is such a versatile lip liner. Today I'm actually wearing it with a corally lipstick, which I will get into in 1 second. I've also worn this with like a nude lipstick. I also wore it with like a pinky lipstick. I wore it with like a really light pale lipstick. It's a very versatile shade that will work with so many other lipsticks or lip products in your collection. All right, next favorite is this lipstick right here from Smashbox. And oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful wearable coral shade for my skin tone. These are extremely long lasting, very pigmented as you can see, and this color specifically is so beautiful. And then another lipstick that I'm very much so enjoying is the Bare Minerals lipstick in the shade Memory. Now this is a traditional lipstick and they launched so many different shades, but this has been like one of my favorites, like go-to nude neutral shades, because it is just so easy. Like you can wear it on its own and it works. You can also wear it with a lip liner, especially with Fame. Okay, the last lip favorite is this one from Dior, and I just have to say, I love Dior lip products. They make such good lip products, and this one is no different. This is the Lip Glow Oil, and this is in the shade 001. Like, look how beautiful the applicator is even. It's kind of like on the big side, so it coats your lips in just like one go. It is not sticky, which you guys know I cannot stand sticky glosses. Okay, now let's talk about my hair favorites. And the first one is this dry shampoo from Garnier. This is the Fructis Invisible Dry Shampoo, Refresh and Volume. It's a great dry shampoo if you have really dark hair like me and you don't want that like white streaky mess all over your hair, but you still want a shampoo that actually refreshes your hair. This is it. It's amazing, it's simple, it works. I really like it. I also like how it smells and everything. Other product is the Christophe Robin. This is called the Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt. So this is a hair scrub and it has big chunks of sea salt in it. So I have been using this as my shampoo, really concentrating this on my scalp. The right way to use this is just a little bit of product. Like a little bit of this goes a long way. This should last you a really long time. But oh my gosh, this does such a good job at purifying my scalp and really cleansing it so well, but also doesn't leave my hair dry in any way. Like I put my conditioner on right on top of this and it conditions it beautifully, and my scalp just feels so clean. Okay, for my last product, I also wanted to talk about this perfume. This is in Florence, and let me just tell you, this is just so romantic and beautiful, and I'm obsessed with it. Like I cannot stop using it. I cannot put it down. It is my favorite perfume at the moment. And this is definitely one of those perfumes that number one, people are gonna ask you about. And number two, when you like leave your clothes hanging in your like closet or bathroom or whatever, you're gonna get like whiffs of it, and it just smells so yummy and delicious and just so nice and girly and beautiful. So love this perfume. If you're looking for a new perfume, I would recommend trying this out, and their packaging is also just so stunning. So that's that. All right guys, that is it for today's video, sharing all of these amazing beauty products. I will be linking everything below. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!